A warm welcome to you all. I'm Taigu Treleaf, and soon it's going to be Rahatsa, the retreat. What should be different during a retreat? Why do we sit and practice and give all that space and time? We dedicate all that space and time to it. Well, that's pretty obvious. Pretty obvious, and at the same time, our whole life is a retreat. Because our life is a ground of practice. It's where practice shows. It's where we are given the living opportunity to do it in the marketplace. But sometimes we need to withdraw and find a space of peace, a bit like these forest monks of the early tradition, and observe, sit, sing, work, without expecting anything. And that's the first thing I'd like to emphasize today, the first aspect. For many years I sat in retreats expecting the end. Why is that? Because it was really painful. I must say, sitting was painful at that time for me. It was a struggle. I used to really feel pain in my knees, pain in my legs, and basically pain in my back. So I was ending every retreat being a kind of, it was very hard to manage. And I know many people in that situation. So when you sit like that, and when you practice like that, all you want to do is to see the end of the tunnel. If you're blessed with the possibility to relax, which I am now more or less, the retreat is a wonderful opportunity not to expect anything. So I'm not expecting the end of it. I'm just relaxing, opening myself up to whatever arises. Could be joy, and it's often joy. Could be boredom, it can be boredom. Could be peace, sometimes, or not so much peaceful, sometimes too. The retreat is a fantastic opportunity to spend some time with yourself. And as you sit, you don't think, okay, now I'm just half in the schedule, I should be finishing tomorrow at... No, you just do it. One sitting at a time. One samu at a time. One action at a time. This not expecting something. This not waiting for it's going to all end up at one point is a very important aspect of practice in a retreat. Of course it is in life as well. But in a retreat you can systematically do it. And because you take yourself through various ways of expressing the Dharma, sometimes through singing, sometimes through working, sometimes through silent sitting, you are given a lot of opportunities, a lot of experiences of that one thing we cherish so much. So don't try to finish the retreat. Just sit. Just do one thing at a time. No rush. Now, should it be particularly holy? Should it be religious? Should it be... and what's religious after all? This is also something I have an issue with. I used to be a very devoted person. I used to be extremely strong believer and loving bowing and loving doing this and that, kind of overdoing it. Now my tendency is to go in the opposite direction. Shh, brakes on. I tend to make it simple. I tend to make it simple because simplicity for me speaks volumes about what is, and is more eloquent than just, and right, you see what I mean. And our true devotion is not to bow at something. Our true devotion is not to do something in a special way because we are getting something special out of it. Our true devotion is a devotion to the moment, to the doing of the moment. So as we sing the Heart Sutra, in English, in Japanese, as we try to follow the guy, it would be Jundo or me, as you do that, just do that. Just do that. And it'd be interesting even after that you bring about your experiences and you share your experiences with each other, and you might also question some aspects of our sitting, our practice. Why this? Why that? That could actually give us the opportunity to shed some light on some aspects of our tradition. There would be also something very new, which I think is a fantastic initiative. We're going to sing the chant of the woman's lineage. We are going to remember all these women that sat and practiced, because sorry, because generally it's the guys. So let's let it be women too, and that's important, very important. Okay, I've not much more to say really. Just give it your best shot. That is to say, be yourself. Bring this body mind to the cushion. Find a little room, a little space away from your family, and you can carry on interacting with your family if necessary. Samu can be looking after the kids. You know, Samu doesn't have to be something stupid or religious. Right. So take care, all right? And sit well, live well. And if you've got this little cold as I do, recover well. Bye-bye.